Speaking of Franco.
Yes. Great segue. Love it. So before we get into the Comic-Con stuff, let's get into the pre-Comic-Con stuff.
Pre-Comic-Con stuff. All right. So Franco has been working on this little movie called The Disaster Artist based on the book by the same name, which is Greg Sestero's book that he wrote about the movie and the making of The Room.
The Room.
The Room.
I always have the terrible habit of like, is it The Room or is it the Brie Larson movie or is it the terrible movie? So The Room.
The Room with Tommy Wiseau.
Which you introduced to me or showed me, I think probably roughly about a year ago, I'd say.
Has it been a year?
I mean, it's definitely like it's close to it. I don't know, but it's definitely close to it.
So The Room, when it officially came out, was like a bomb at the box office. This is the worst movie. It bombed. I think it was in 2003 or 2004 the movie came out. But eventually, it found an audience, a cult status of an audience, and it's known as the best worst movie of all time. If you don't know The Room, I highly recommend you go watch it first, and then secondly, I do highly recommend you listen. I listen to it, or read the book, The Disaster Artist. If you don't do either of those, at least watch The Room and then go watch this.
So you've done both.
I've done both. In fact, I'm actually rereading.
You're re-listening.
Re-listening to The Disaster Artist right now.
Who does it? Is it just some random person?
Greg Sestero. The guy
He reads it?
Yeah, he reads it. And he does a great Tommy Wiseau impression too.
Okay.
So we're going to watch the trailer for The Disaster Artist.
Yeah.
So,
now, we've seen it before, so this isn't like, we're not going to bullshit. This isn't our first fucking reaction to it. Like, this is our first podcast reaction to it, but this is our second time viewing it. Did you not pull it? There it is.
I'll put this away.
Ready? And
so this won't make sense to anybody if you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
What line? I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
This is infamous in the book.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Action. What is the line? Take 13. Action. I did not hit her. Okay. Line. I did not hit her.
Yeah.
It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Take 67. Action. I hit her. No. Do you want to change the line?
You're doing great, man. We'll get there.
Dave Franco looks really he really captured. He looks like the Greg Sestero?
Say action so I can hear her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Action.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I want to watch this movie again.
The fact that they're getting paid to make, they must have had so much fun. Like, how do you not have fun making this movie about a movie that is so bad? And it's so bad because it's so terribly acted. Like,
wait,
acting,
this movie or the actual movie?
No, that's what I'm saying. They must have had so much fun making this, The Disaster Artist,
yes.
because they're making fun of a movie that is so terrible because the acting is so bad. It had just been hilarious making this movie. Like, I didn't know what to expect when seeing this. Like, I've read about The Disaster Artist, like this, what we just watched, and I'm like, I've heard that like when it filmed at a festival that like it,
got a standing ovation.
It went over really well and stuff, but I don't think I knew what to expect. So when I saw that trailer and I'm like, oh my god, like they're kind of, I don't want to say they're breaking the fourth wall, but I wasn't expecting it to be so much. No, we're like, this is kind of almost like it's like a documentary of making of the movie, but it's, oh god, it looks, I was so in. Like I was so in. I was completely in.
Yeah. The book, like, he talks about from when he first met Tommy, and then like he also talks about Tommy's background, like where he not necessarily where he's from, but like kind of like he gives as much information about him as he can.
Yeah.
Like this guy has like apparently had a shit ton of money because when they started production on the movie, they didn't rent the cameras. Especially this is what 1999 or 2000. Like they didn't rent the cameras. They bought the cameras.
God, I know some of this stuff. I must have read an article.
They bought They bought two types of cameras: film camera and HD cameras. Because if you wanted to shoot in both HD and film.
Yeah.
And of course, like back in 1999 or 2000, like HD wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
You know, and this guy just wrote checks like nothing. Like he just has money, so he just wrote checks and like nothing.
Wasn't it like by the time, like, didn't they kind of start to run out of money though? Like because he spent so much. Oh, I thought there was something like that. Okay.
No, he was expecting to.
Don't listen to me.
He was expecting to run out of money, but they never did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what the situation is now,
right,
but like this movie that could easily have cost maybe like $1 million. I think it cost something like how much was it? Oh man, they just said, I just heard it in the book too. It was like an absurd amount.
I mean, God, when you see the movie, you're kind of like, this movie probably could have cost not even $1 million when you think about it. I mean, I think that's even giving it too much credit.
Yeah, I think he talks about like budgeted.
Yeah.
Like if they didn't buy those cameras, I think they could have made it under $1 million.
Yeah, easy.
But yeah, he was all about the latest, and he'd rather buy than not rent. That background, like you saw in the trailer, like the green screen, like he talks about in the book where he had to go pick something up for him at one of his shops, and when he gets there, he notices that it's right by the because it's in it's supposed to take place in San Francisco, and it's right by the shore, which has this like beautiful view top from the roof, which they could easily use, but instead he'd rather green screen it. So it's like they just blew money on that when they could easily just shot the rooftop scene there. So
and they
built the entire set.
Right.
Yeah.
They were friends. Like they were friends.
They're still friends.
No, but they were friends before the movie.
He met Greg met him at an acting.
That's
school,
right.
Acting class or something like that.
So they were friends.
Yeah, and that's where they became friends.
Then I don't remember, like, when the book first came out, like, was there... Because, I mean, the book... I mean, I don't know. Like, the book kind of trashes him, kind of, right? Like...
A little bit. Like, I've read...
Because I think they were estranged maybe for a little bit. Because I think he wasn't happy
He wasn't happy about the book. Because he put out so much information about him.
Yeah.
The book came out, I think, in 2009 or 2010, I want to say. Maybe... I could be wrong. I'm actually just checking my phone. But yeah, he makes him come off as a dick while they're filming the movie, which is true. Like from what he's saying, like it sounds like he's being a major diva asshole. But then he starts, then he kind of jumps back to his history, and like what he like the dark past that he has, and like what he went through, to get where he's at right now, or like the abuse he actually had to endure. The book is really good. Like I said, I highly recommend you take a look at the book. We're logging into my Audible account.
Yeah. Okay.
But he talks about while he's while I'm listening to him being an asshole, it jumps back, and then like it gets into this deep past dark background of him. Like fuck man, you kind of feel bad for him. Yeah. And then it cuts back, and then it jumps forward to him being an asshole. So you kind of go back and forth of thinking this guy's an asshole, but then kind of realize what made him the way he is today.
Okay, that's interesting. And they're I guess they're friends now, or something of friends. Because I know they were at that screen, like when they showed at festivals, they were both there. Yeah. As far as I understand, and I think they're actually I think even he's really down about the movie, like in a good way. Yeah. Not down and negative, like he's down, he's down,
Or down for
as the kids say, like he's up for it, he's down, as the
2014,
as the kids say these days. Yeah. 2014 what?
It looks like the release date was 2014.
Of the book?
Of the book, but
oh wow,
that might just be the audio book.
That's probably audio.
Yeah.
That seems pretty recent. I don't know.
Yeah. Reason I saw this movie was because of Dan Herman.
Okay. I
got Audible, and then I asked him oh, what should I read? And oh, you should read A Disaster Artist. No, he asked, have you seen The Room? I'm like, no. Like, there's a book called A Disaster Artist that you should probably read. I think you'd like it. But watch the movie first. And like,
2013 it was originally.
oh, okay. I'm like, well, why should I watch the movie first? Should I read the book first? Before? Like, no, it's to make it about the movie. I'm like,
Okay.
all right. So I watched the movie by myself.
And he told you nothing.
He
right?
told me nothing about it, and I knew nothing about this.
And you
movie.
watched it by yourself, so like I have to ask, like, what made you not even just shut it off?
Because it was so bad that I wanted to know how it was
Okay.
going to end.
Because I could, when you were showing it to us, like I was kind of sitting there, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't know if I would have been encouraged to keep watching, or maybe I would have, because like you said, you kind of want to see
That's
what
why you-
happens.
Yeah, because
That's
I knew
why-
when I watched it, like I have this thing where I gotta watch the movie entirely. There's only one movie where I almost felt like I was about to walk out of, and that was The Tourist with Angelina Jolie. Fucking shitty movie. But like sometimes it's like a bad wreck where you gotta just watch.
Yeah.
You know? And that's
No, I
what this
get that.
movie was. Before this, I heard that Troll 2 was the worst movie ever made. It has nothing on this.
Why do people say that about Troll 2?
Have you seen Troll 2?
No.
It's a really shitty movie.
Oh, Troll.
Troll.
I'm thinking like Trolls, like the anim, like the.
Oh no.
Yeah. I know what you mean now. Got it.
Which if you
I
want to
know
watch
exactly
later
what you
tonight,
mean.
we can watch that.
Oh God, I don't know.
So yeah.
It wouldn't bother me though. I mean, I am someone that used to watch all the Leprechaun movies and stuff, and I know that people could argue that that shit's bad.
Yeah.
Lep in the Hood come to do no good.
These two movies were basically kind of like the Sharknado before Sharknado.
Yeah.
They're just bad movies that you kind of have to watch.
And then
Like
now I'm
Leprechaun.
just kind of like, fuck Sharknado. Hey, Shark Week starts tomorrow.
There you go.
I'm excited.
So yeah, when I watched the movie and I watched it to the end, I'm like, this was so awful. I have to show someone this. And then that's when I had
You kept talking about it
you and
for a
Andy
while.
watch it.
There was a build up.
Yeah.
There's a build up to it. You've been talking for a while. I'm like, okay. And finally, I think it was one of the days when we recorded in the old Studio A,
Yeah.
which is still this studio, but it was the old version
Yeah.
of Studio A. Now this new beautiful version of our brand new $1 million video wall. We watched it, got some pizza, watched it. You said you should probably drink a little bit while watching this. Like, all right, I'll do
Yeah.
that. And
I knew if I would told you to watch it and you watched it by yourself or even with Annie, I knew you guys were gonna stop the movie and not continue it. That's why I
Yeah.
kind of wanted to watch it with you to force you to watch the whole movie.
I could see why you'd have that fear. I think there would be a part of me that would have been like, what the fuck? But I think we would have finished it.
This is one of Kristen Bell's favorite movies too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Really?
Actually, when you talk about like I saw some interviews with her, like oh my god, like have you watched The Room?
Oh my god, that's awesome. It's really funny.
So
Yeah, I guess most movies that I've started, I've finished too. The only movie I can think of that comes to mind that I haven't finished, and it really wasn't on me. It was on Annie actually. Is we were watching, and you and Mike. I mean, I've talked about this so much on the show, but The Human Centipede. It was The Human Centipede 2. We were watching it, and that was on Netflix, and like.
just wasn't
No, it's not that it wasn't good. Annie just like, can we shut this off? Like, this is gross. Like, I don't think I could watch this anymore. And like, I couldn't argue with her. Like, first of all, like she was like, I don't think. And so I'm like, okay, you're starting to feel like I don't think I can watch it. Like, I get it. I would have kept watching it, but I understand why it was stopped. But yeah, that's one of those things where I feel like at some point I need to make you sit down and watch that because I think. With
I
someone.
watched the first one.
Did
good.
you?
Yeah, I watched it by myself.
I didn't know. I always thought you and Mike made fun of me for watching that. You watched the first one?
I watched the first one. I was
didn't
like,
know.
what the fuck, man? This is disgusting.
We have to. You made me, like, I need to
Did I
finish the
watch
second one. You probably didn't.
I think I might have watched the third one.
I never saw the third one. You beat me if you did. I didn't know you did. I always felt like you and Mike just thought
The
I was
only
a
reason I
sick
think I-
freak that I watched these at all.
I think the only reason why I do remember, I did watch the third one.
I never
The
saw
only
the
reason
third
why I
one.
watched the third one instead of the second one because I heard the third one was about a guy who was obsessed with the movie.
Yeah.
And
The
wanted
second
to do
one, no, the second one's like that too.
Oh,
Well,
is it?
the second one, maybe not directly about
The
that.
third one was more meta.
The second one is kind of a copycat. The guy
Yeah.
that's doing it loves the dude from the first one.
Yeah.
Dude. I still need to finish it. I need to watch it. There's a few movies, but anyways,
Yeah.
let's not get too
Disaster
far off topic.
Artist.
Disaster Artist. Like, I can't wait. When is there a release date?
December.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
what
excited.
date exactly, but December.